Hello, lovely listeners. Today is a really special day. We've been working on some really exciting things behind the scenes at Time Hackers HQ, and now I can finally tell you guys about it. But first, just a little bit of a life update, because I think it's powerful to see what's possible with time hacking. And so obviously we've had Johnny and Penny on the podcast recently, but just to share a little bit about what's going on for me at the moment. Right now, I am moving house and I'm about to take my son on a 5-week trip to Spain, where we're going to explore some world schooling. We're going to meet up with some friends, and I am going to be out of office. And I want to share this because when I first came to time hacking, when I first came to personal development, when I first came to this work, all I wanted was to achieve my goals faster, or just achieve my goals full stop. If I really think about it, all I wanted was to achieve my goals full stop. That version of me did not imagine that I would build a life where I would take 5 weeks off. Did not imagine that I would build a life where I could move house the week before taking 5 weeks off. And also, I'll even share yesterday, I spent most of the day in bed. My little one has been having nightmares about spiders recently that wake him up every 1 to 2 hours, which is really fun. So even like in the 2 weeks before, I've not packed. I'm starting to order things and get everything ready. But I've not packed. I should say I've not packed for the vacation. I've not even ordered everything for the vacation. My house is half packed. We're doing some stuff, but again, not all at once, because again, I'm using that stuff right now. And in all of this, the reason why I'm sharing this is because I will say there is always a reason to delay. There's always a really justifiable reason to delay. And this launch, what I'm going to tell you about today, the blueprint that I'm offering you, it would have been very reasonable for me to say, actually, I'm going to wait till I'm back from vacation because I'm moving house, because I'm moving house. What was the other thing that I'm going? Oh, because I'm going away for 5 weeks. And I just want all my, T's, crosses, and I's dotted. And I will say that there are some decisions that I've made to delay certain things till later, but this just felt so juicy and so important. But it's also been a really big project for myself and for my team, a project built from love. So just sharing a little bit about behind the scenes of what's possible, and also, that whatever excuse your brain may offer you to not do the things, when you know how to prioritize, I'm going to speak a little bit more about this when I share about what we're offering, so bear with me. When you know how to prioritize, not based off of other people's priorities or what you think you should be doing or what feels most comfortable and most safe, you are able to move forward on the things that matter while still creating space for moments that matter, for memories you want to capture, for presence and connection. So I just wanted to share that with you, a little bit of how we're doing things, how we're doing new exciting projects, while also taking care of myself and resting when I'm having little sleep thanks to spider nightmares, and gearing up to go away for 5 weeks and step out of the business for that 5 weeks, and moving house, all the fun things. And the reason I think this is important, I'm going to share this, is years ago I was in a mastermind and I was moving countries, and then I was moving Airbnbs, and I was finding a permanent place, and I was doing all of this while my business was growing very fast. And I was in a mastermind, and someone got coaching because they weren't growing as fast as me, and the coach said to them, not everyone can be Vicky. And it felt just icky to me immediately at the time. There was nothing special or unique around me. I spent a lot of time actually thinking there was something wrong and broken around me. So if you relate to any of that, like, I just don't buy the idea that some of us are born a certain way and some of us aren't. It's not true. Wherever you are, hopefully you've heard my story so far, I've done the 80-hour weeks, the burning myself out and not getting anywhere, the procrastinating for years, if not a decade. And so I've really been in all the mix of it. There is no tiny part of me that was born good with time. That's literally why I do the work that I do. It's a learnable skill. And I'm going to speak a little bit more today, right now, about how you can learn it, because I'm so crazy passionate about this. And one of the things that we hear a lot from people is, you know, I'm saving to join Time Hackers, or things like that along that lines. Like, I'm waiting till I have more time so I can commit to all of it. I'm waiting till I have more money so that I can invest in it. I want the changes, but you know, I don't feel like I could make the most of it right now. And so what we've created for the first and maybe only time, because you know already from this podcast that we will test things and then pull them, there's no guarantee, and there's only 50 spots, 50, is we are launching the Time Hackers 20 hours back blueprint. And we are making this accessible. So what this is your blueprint to creating 20 hours back every week. If you invest 10 minutes a day for 30 days, and you're going to get access to the Time Hacker core modules for 60 days, because we get that life happens, right? So we know you can do it in 30 days, but we get that life happens. So we're going to give you 60 days, but when you do complete it in 30 days, in just 10 minutes a day, and by the way, many of you will complete it in a weekend, then we're also going to give you a bonus of 3 free coaching sessions, 3 private Time Hacker coaching sessions. Right? So you're going to get the core modules in 30 days. You're going to watch them. You're going to change your life. You're going to, you know, go from 15 half-written emails to 0 inbox anxiety. You're going to wake up in the morning on the weekend, not in a state of recovery from burning yourself out over the weekend. You're going to turn that course idea into a paying product. You're going to launch your retreat and sell out spots. You are going to, you know, have time and presence for your kids when they say, can we build a fort? Can you play with me? You're going to say yes. Not only can I play with you, I want to play with you. I'm energized to play with you. You're going to book that Costa Rica trip and know that you can take the time off guilt-free or work flexibly in a way that suits you. So this is really like first come, first serve, no exceptions. 50 places only. We are piloting this. It may never be offered again. As you guys probably know, the flagship Time Hackers program is £3,000 or $3,500. That's been the only way to access these tools up until now. And we are piloting and testing and really wanting to get the tools into people's hands, because we know the fastest way for you to create the time for the Time Hackers program is with our tools. We know the fastest way for you to create the full money to invest in the full program is through these tools. So we want to give you access to the tools that allowed Emily to get promoted 3 times within 18 months, working 20 hours less, that allowed Sade to 5x her income while getting things done in a quarter of the time. So you're going to get immediate access to all the core Time Hacker modules, all of them. You're going to get 60 days of access, but you're going to finish it 10 minutes a day in 30 days. And then we're going to give you a bonus when you finish it in 30 days of 3 private coaching sessions. You're going to get the playbook, the Time Hackers playbook. You can download it, you can print it, you can answer all your questions. It turns concepts into results. And not only that, but we're going to also give you private podcasts so you can learn on the go. I know some of you guys, I mean, you're literally listening to this podcast. You love podcasts. The Time Hackers private podcast with the core modules is like this on speed. On speed. You're going to get a 7-day implementation plan. So you're going to get daily emails for the first 7 days with us telling you exactly what to focus on to optimize your learning. Exactly what to do. There's no like, I can't even think about it. I don't even know what I'd start. Like, we're going to tell you what to do for 10 to 15 minutes that day. That's all it takes. And every video, by the way, every video is going to open up more time. Every video is going to accelerate your results. Every video is going to get that decision that you've been sitting on for 3 weeks made. In fact, Sophie shared recently inside the Facebook community from one video on accelerated decisions, on our accelerated decisions process, on how to make accelerated decisions. From one video, she made 10 decisions in 5 minutes. Maybe it was 5 decisions in 10 minutes. 10 decisions in 5 minutes or 5 decisions in 10 minutes. Either way, it's wild. Decisions go from like consuming your brain, eating up your energy, creating distraction, lowering your confidence, to made and moved on. Made and moved on. So you have mental space as well as literal more free time and easier focus to achieve and accelerate your success. And that's not all. We're also going to give you access to a live Q&A video that happened for every single tool that you're getting access. You're going to get, and this isn't required to complete in the 30 days, right? This isn't required to complete. It's just the core modules. This is a bonus. But you get to watch a video of our time hackers, the success stories that you've heard about, and the questions that they had on every single tool. Not only hear their questions, but hear the answers. Right, so we are setting you up for massive success here. And when you finish this, the core modules, 10 minutes a day, 30 days, in 30 days or less, you are going to get a gift of private coaching sessions. So you can really binge the whole blueprint in an entire weekend, so that by Monday, you're closing your laptop at 3 p.m., enjoying happy hour or picking up your kids and taking them for ice cream dates in the park, whatever you want, or just like lying in bed. I honestly, we had someone say, I just had a glass of wine and watched an episode of a Netflix series I'm enjoying at 3 p.m. and it felt like such a treat, like such a huge luxury. So you get to do whatever you want and you don't even need to decide now. But you can complete, you know, the book that you were born to write, that you keep putting off, that keeps getting delayed thanks to information that you've literally accessed on a morning walk. You can get a notification on your mobile phone that your screen time is down 33% and know that you are spending that time pursuing your goals, being present with your loved ones, and creating memories and moments that matter. So that's what we're offering, the blueprint, the core time hacker modules in video form, in private podcast form, all available, walking you through exactly how to optimize your learning so that you can learn in a way that doesn't just give you knowledge, but gives you impact, to optimize your brain, your number one time tool, so you know how to manage it so it's not running the show and distracting you and delaying you, how to master decision making so that you can make fast, effective decisions at record speed, so that you, and then of course, mastering fear of failure. So if you're someone who has that thing that you know that you should be doing, but you keep not doing it, because there's a tiny part of you that's afraid that it might not work out. You're telling yourself you don't have time, but yet you always have time for scrolling, and that task keeps getting moved on. Or maybe I was having a conversation with someone recently who has built out all the details for their retreat, but is not out there selling it because their brain is not wired to go out there and experience rejection. So you're going to get exact tools so that you fail forward, fail fast, learn, implement from that learning so that you make fast and effective decisions that gather data that allow you to be smarter, so that you optimize your brain so that it's working for you, and so that you optimize learning of the program. So this is not something you consume, it is something that changes who you are at like the root level. That's what time hacking is all about, right? Time hackers understand that productivity has nothing to do with time management and everything to do with our brains. Right? It doesn't matter how pretty your plan is, if you have something on there, tasks on there that make you feel anxious or nervous or scared or afraid, it doesn't matter how prettily colored in and how perfectly neatly your time boxing plan is, you will not do it. Time hacker tools get to the root cause so that you do the important things that drive you forward faster, smarter, and achieve more. So that you too could, I mean, we had time hackers over summer. I remember having 5-day weekends, right? Not everyone maybe wants 4 or 5 weeks off, like what I'm doing for the second time in 6 months, right? I did it for Thailand last year. But some of you might love the idea of a 4-day weekend or a 3-day weekend, or finishing at 3 p.m. or just achieving. Like I said, I came to this work just wanting to achieve my goal. If you are frustrated with not achieving your goal that you've been working on for 6 months or 6 years, this is the blueprint for how you get it done. You're going to get the entire blueprint, all of the core time hacker tools. You're going to get the Q&A calls that you can also watch and listen in podcast form. You're going to get everything in podcast form, right? You're going to get the workbook and the playbook that you can print, download, answer the questions. And when you complete the core modules, right, 10 minutes a day for 30 days, within that 30 days, we are going to give you 3 private, free, complimentary coaching sessions. And you're going to get all of this, and you're going to pay 75% less than our regular price. And remember, there's only 50 spots. There's only 50 spots. Like, this is not the kind of thing you sleep on. oh, I should say, sleep on it if you want, but your primitive brain is only going to talk you out of creating the change that you want. And you probably already know this because your brain has probably already said to you, yeah, we're really going to do the thing, like sell the retreat, make the offer, send the text, you know, write the social media post, ask for the promotion. We're definitely going to do it tomorrow. And then it didn't happen tomorrow. And then it was suddenly 3 months later, and you actually forgot about it till I just mentioned it right there. Because your brain is wired to avoid change, and that's exactly what the Time Hacker Blueprint is going to help you with. The Time Hacker 20-hour Black Blueprint is designed to get you 20 hours back every single week. But remember, it's helped people do a lot more than that. It's helped our clients get 50% of their time back. It's helped our clients 3x, 4x, and 11x their income. It's helped our clients have multiple promotions while working 20 hours less and get 20 hours back every week. It's helped our clients book vacations and travel more and live more and have adventures. It's helped them pick up, you know, new languages that they've been saying they don't have time to learn for years. It's helped them launch second businesses. It's helped them hit their financial goals while laughing more. It's helped them move countries while launching businesses and communities and making money. Like, this is what it's about. If you want to live more and succeed faster, the blueprint is your way. The link is in the show notes, or you go to timehackers.xyz/blueprint while availability lasts. While availability lasts. So some of you, I'm sure, are already scrambling, going to the page, reading it. So it's available in USD and GBP. It's 75% less, right? 75% less, and you are going to access the entire blueprint. More than that, you're going to get 20 hours back every single week. And more than that, you're going to change your life and finally live the life you know you are capable of, even if there's only 1% belief there. So excited to share this with you. Jump on this opportunity while it lasts, while there's space. We cannot wait to celebrate you inside the blueprint, and you'll be emailing us with all your celebrations, and we are so pleased to be able to offer this. Really, again, thinking about how can we make it, I'm always thinking, how can we make it easier and faster for people to be successful? Because I know those of you that have been waiting and saving, or waiting for more time, like, if you knew how to create more time, you would already create it. This is the blueprint that walks you through exactly how to optimize your time, master your decisions, manage your brain so you can get the most important things done with plenty of time left for rest, play, and joy. And that's what this is all about. And that's why I really do this work. So thank you for being here. And I cannot wait to celebrate each of you that say yes to the blueprint and yes to your success. Bye.